Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to draft a basic bodice pattern with very easy steps that are very beginner friendly. If you love to watch more video tutorials from me, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Subscribing is absolutely free of charge. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. And then once you start drafting your bodice block, make sure you fold your pattern paper. If you're using your pattern paper, fold your paper because you're going to be drafting one front and one back, and the front is folded to make the right and left side, and the back will also be folded to make the right back and the left back. So I'm assuming you've already folded your paper, so I'm just going to erase out this fold here. So next we're going to mark our neck width measurement, which is taken by placing the measuring tape around your neck, then you divide by 4. So mine is 3.5 inches. Then I'll take my neck depth measurement of 5 inches. You can choose how deep you want your bodice to be. So usually it's just between 3 and 5 for a basic sloper. So I'm just going to curve my neckline by connecting my neck width and my neck depth. So this is how you easily curve your neckline. Then next I'm going to put my shoulder measurement, which was taken by placing the measuring tape from one shoulder to the other, then divide by 2. Then next I'm going to slant my shoulder by going down by 1 inch on my shoulder measurement. Then I'm going to connect the slanted shoulder to my neck width line, and then I'm going to connect with my ruler, as you can see, because our shoulders have a slope. So this is the shoulder slope that I'm creating. The next I'm going to mark my shoulder to bust measurement. So you place, but before I do that, I'm going to put my armhole measurement, which you took by placing the measuring tape around my armhole, then divide by 2. So my armhole measurement is just going to be marked here. Remember, place the measuring tape around your armhole, then divide by 2. Then next I'm going to connect the lines, as you can see, and extend the line outwards. The next I'm going to find the midpoint of my armhole measurement. So I'm just going to get my measuring tape and find the midpoint. Then on the midpoint I'm going to go inwards by 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. Then connect and curve my armhole. So you can either go inwards by 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to connect and curve my armhole. So that's how you easily curve your armhole, guys. Very easy. So next, now I'm going to go to my shoulder to bust measurement. So by placing the measuring tape on your shoulder, tip of the shoulder down to the fullest part of the bust, that is how you take your shoulder to bust measurement, as you can see illustration. So I'm just going to get my ruler and mark my shoulder to bust measurement, which is 10 inches. Then next I'm going to label this as my bust. Then I'm going to take my shoulder to waist measurement. So this is just my bust line. I'm going to go down and mark my shoulder to waist measurements. So you take this measurement by placing the measuring tape at the tip of your shoulder down to your waist. The waist is the smallest part on the females. So I'm just going to draw a horizontal line and I'll label this as my waist line. So next I'm just going to take my shoulder to hip measurement. If you want your bodice to end on the waist, you can stop right here, or you can go down to the hip measurement. So the hip is usually 8 to 9 inches from the waistline. You can measure it by placing the measuring tape at the tip of your shoulder down to your hip line. So I'm just going to label this as my hip. Then I'm going to draw a horizontal line. Sorry guys, my camera couldn't go down, but I'm just basically doing the same thing I did on the bust and waist. Then after drawing the horizontal line, I'm going to find my circumference measurements, divide by 4. I'm going to go on my bust. I'll divide my bust circumference by 4, then I'll mark my mark there. I'm going to go on my waist, divide by 4. I'm going to mark there. So remember, I'm not adding seam allowance yet. You can add your seam allowance later on your pattern paper after cutting it, after you finish drafting the bodice. Then I'm going to connect these points and shape my bodice sloper. So just connect the points down with your free hand if you trust your free hand, or you can use a ruler, and down as I'm doing, then connect to the waist line. Very easy. So this is the front bodice sloper. In my next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to draft the back bodice sloper. So make sure you subscribe.